Hello and welcome back to another episode of Spread Some Magic 1928. Today we are making PB&J Beignets. Now, recently, I believe it was in February, Disneyland After Dark had a party, a 90s night, and they had these PB&J beignets as one of those items. To me, it sounds like all the goodness of, say, an Uncrustable, which I really honestly, transparently, only tried a couple years ago and they are fabulous. So I'm gonna fry up these beignets, which I just used the Café Del Monde dough. However, I might have rolled them too thin. I just tried to make some and they were like super thin. So I don't know if we're gonna get to stuff them. If we do, great. If we don't, I'll just top them. But anyhow, they were described on the menu and in pictures as a beignet stuffed with peanut butter pudding, which we've made some peanut butter pudding because I don't think you can buy that anywhere, strawberry jam, and then tossed in a peanut butter sugar. So to make peanut butter sugar, I've got caster sugar, which is just, it's between powdered sugar and granulated sugar. So it's a little more sugary than powdered sugar, but barely. So I'm gonna mix some of that with some PB2 or PB powder to toss the beignets in. And then we are going to use the Pampered Chef Easy Decorator with the insert on it if we can stuff them. And we're probably gonna have, I debated, do I put both of them in here at the same time, like half and half? Or do I do one, then the other, not bothering to clean in between because it's still all the same flavor. And I'll probably decide in the moment. I feel if I put them both in here, it's gonna push through all the peanut butter first because this is lighter. Or the jam will block the peanut butter and all, like it won't be half and half. But I also don't want to pre-mix it and swirl it because it did look, well, that might work too. We'll see. We'll go with it. First, let me see if these puff up enough to even stuff them. And we'll be back. I don't know, why don't we just make the sugar together? Let me move this out of the way. The oil's heating up. All I'm gonna do is just pour some sugar on the plate. Maybe grab it with the spoon, huh? Because it's got some chunks. Now, if you ever make homemade ice cream, caster sugar is the way to go. It's probably enough, actually. If you're baking British recipes, they say baker sugar. That's what that is. So they, British recipes, you'll weigh. And weighing is much better for baking. It's a pain, I get it. But you'll weigh caster sugar instead of using granulated like we do here in the States, the C&H sugar. Evidently, it's hard for me to do two things at once, huh? Create a peanut butter sugar and talk. But anyhow, that looks good, right? So I'm gonna, meanwhile, get all these crunches out while I wait for my oil to heat up. But that's it. Just do it till it looks good. Looks like peanut butter sugar to me. Tastes like it too. All right, I'll be back. We have fried them. They did not really puff up, so I don't think I am going to be able to, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stuff them. Maybe we'll still give it a shot. Yeah, so I probably just rolled them too thin. Like, that would make sense. I rolled them too thin so they don't get the, whatchamacallit, extra dough, right? You need more dough to have more volume. This shirt happens to be one of two I still have from the 90s. I have another one that actually came from the year 2000. But that doesn't count for being a 90s night thing, huh? All right, so we've got our peanut butter and jelly mixture here. Once again, that is peanut butter pudding with strawberry, well, it's preserves, not jam, but when they did it in the park. It was like right there. Oops, totally came out the bottom. Came out the back. Let me see if I can get any in this one. Well, we tried. Here it is, our attempt at the PB&J Beignets, which would be a peanut butter pudding and strawberry jam stuffed beignet tossed in a peanut butter sugar. Let's give it a try. I'll go with this one. Cheers. So yeah, beignets have been something I'm not the best at making. So I rolled them too thin. I think if I could roll them thicker, I could actually fill them better. But that right there has potential. Is this mix? It's peanut butter and jelly, man. We'll open this up, but I think it all came out the back. Yeah, pretty much did. Ooh, this ear is probably full. Let's try. There it is. That ear had it. I'm definitely gonna have to make these again. I'll be making that peanut butter pudding again. Maybe we can get it right. If I can get it right, I'll film it again. I interrupt this video to bring you the update that yes, I did indeed roll them too thin. These ones puffed up better. I used a different Mickey cookie cutter, but that made my ears fall off. Like literally the left ear on each fell off. But well, look how puffy it is. So, take that ear off in case I make a mess. Let's see if I can open it up. Look at that. Peanut butter and jelly on the inside. Dipping was good. Dipping was fine. This is so much better. It's like when you heat up an Uncrustable, but better, right? Because it's a beignet. Like, it's so good. Anyhow, I'm gonna send you back to the original video. But it wasn't a bad effort. These are very tasty and you can still dip them. And there's nothing wrong with that. So many of the beignets at Disneyland come with a dip on the side versus being filled. But this is really, really good if you're a peanut butter fan. Anyhow, I have made a complete mess, but that's okay. That's half the fun of it. Thanks for stopping by today. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and spread some magic wherever you are. Until next time.